This train is owned by Jose Cuervo, the tequila giant. And my friend Ben and I will be riding it in first class.
Muy bien, muy bien.
I'm Mike, and welcome to another DownieLive adventure. But the experience doesn't start on a train. We meet at one of the Jose Cuervo distribution centers in Guadalajara and wait for everyone else to arrive for the tour.
Wow. Have you tried your coffee yet? I haven't tried it.
And eventually, it's time to start.
We can board our bus now. We're on the English tour now. English.
This bus ride is not short. After dealing with rush hour traffic in Guadalajara, we're still driving way out of town until, after an hour-long ride, we arrive here. But this doesn't look like a train station. And as we get off the bus,
All right.
they've handed us this.
Ice cold water bottles waiting for us, and a lot of tour buses.
Are you sure
I'm not sure it's water. So we're at our first Agave Field. It was a 1-hour bus ride to get here, and that is Tequila Volcano, the Volcano Tequila. What did they call it, Ben? Tequila Volcano.
That volcano back there, it's important. You see, the ash that comes from that volcano has helped these fields be fertile and grow the agave plant that's used in tequila. Speaking of which, I think they're going to demonstrate how they harvest the agave plant. Since Ben and I don't speak much Spanish, we can't really understand what they're saying.
Ruin it, pass it along.
But the demonstration is impressive regardless.
That is a sharp knife.
At the end, we're invited to try the agave raw.
Now with the HEMA, it's time to take some photos hitting the agave field.
These are all flavors we've never tried before.
So with the demonstration over, I think they're serving food in here.
What is it? It's like lime water?
Yeah, it's like agave water.
Oh, it could be. Good.
It's good. It's very good. It's just, I can't place it.
No, it doesn't taste alcoholic either. Oh, I wonder if this is a chaser. We haven't been given a lot of instructions yet. I really didn't do much research on this trip, so don't know what's included and what's not, but here we go.
Do you?
I think so.
You don't? Okay.
No, I think we pull it out, but we can look at others. I think you open it up and eat it. We're all learning things here. It's a cultural tour as well. What is this?
It's like a mix of cranberry and something. It's like, well, it's not cranberry, but it has that kind of bit of tartness.
Yeah, lots to learn today. It feels a little too early to drink. It's only 10:30 in the morning, but it also feels like there's not much else to do. Everyone else has started. Let's go see the bar. No mass. It's 10:30. Let's go easy. Gracias. They also gave us beer. I don't know why. I think this tour is turning around really quickly.
This is incredibly stiff.
Jeez. Jose is not messing around with these drinks.
Jose made a special drink for us.
It feels that way.
Jose personally made this for us.
All right, let's keep track of our drinks throughout the day, just to show you how many are served on the Jose Cuervo Express.
It's like, I think there's like 5 drinks in one in here.
Yeah, we're gonna count them as they come, though.
as 1 or as 5?
Oh, the dancing has started. Can't say I'm quite there yet.
As the tequila starts flowing, the locals start to dance.
Do we dare try?
They feel like it's like a planned,
I know.
they know the dance.
We can learn.
We can learn.
Cheers.
Cheers.
If anyone can teach me to dance, it's Jose himself.
Oh dear. I lost it. This way. Oh no. Back. That didn't take long though, did it, Ben?
Really? Just one stiff drink.
Tequila will work wonders. We're we're back onto the buses, so who knows? Maybe the next location will teach us how it's made. Where are we going next?
We don't know, but we know you want.
No, we're not doing that yet. Along the route, I spy some tracks, so I think the train ride is coming up. For now, we've turned into the small streets of Tequila, like the town of Tequila. All right, we've now arrived in the town of Tequila. I think we have a tour here. But I don't see a train station. I guess we'll just follow the crowd. Are these mangoes? That's cool. I've never seen a mango tree before. They seem to have pulled us into an amphitheater and are sitting us down. This can't be good.
Wow. What is this?
Apparently, to continue on this tour, we need to learn how to properly drink tequila. Taste the tequila in 3 steps.
That's pretty good.
That's really smooth. And what is this? Sorry. Sugar cane? Oh. Okay. All right, so with that lesson, now we can move on. Now, as we're walking further into town, it would make sense to think that we're heading to a train station, but apparently, we're not quite done the tour yet. We're now in the distillery. We get a full tour of the distillery, through every step of turning the agave plant, so much agave, into tequila that you drink. They have to put them in ovens at 90 degrees for 38 hours. They have 16 ovens here, and this is their smallest distillery. To the giant barrels where they hold the liquid, and then of course, these are the stills, the famous Jose Cuervo Tequila stills. And finally, the barrels, where they are kept cool and aged in different types of wood to create unique flavors. That's a lot of tequila.
A lot of barrels.
A lot of barrels. But at the same time, I'm wondering, when do we get to ride the train? But first is the private cellar. Okay, this is pretty cool. Could you imagine if you were actually in this family? The Cuervo family? Christmas dinners down here? 1890 to 1900. This really feels like a Disneyland ride, but it's real. What a beautiful room. And wild to think that there's tequila that has been down here since 1890. That was pretty cool. I did not expect to see the cave.
The cave, the Jose Cuervo cave.
La Familia. We've come to the end of the tour, and it comes with margaritas. Add another one to the counter.
Cheers, buddy.
It doesn't look like a traditional margarita, but it tastes like.
Not a tradition.
Well, that's nice. Is that stronger than the tequila, the agave? Are our taste buds off? We haven't been able to nail a single flavor yet.
It's like very sweet. Like it's not, definitely not lime.
It's an añejo of the brand of Tradicional.
Okay, now we got an añejo shot aged in a whiskey barrel. Oh, that's tequila.
Are we done?
I don't know. Now the tour's over, but our train's not quite ready yet. What are we supposed to do? I want to go that way into town. I think with the amount we've had to drink, the best thing to do is find some food. I think we found a pretty good spot, looking down onto the town square. With the little Spanish that I have, I asked the server what they recommend to eat on a hot day. Let's see what we get.
Soup.
This is a slow roasted beef dish that is famous from this region. We did not know it would come as a soup. It looks good. I mean, you gotta get the guac. You gotta get the guac. Oh, wow. And while we eat, looking out over the square, we're also able to see a little bit of what's called the Danza de los Voladores, an ancient ceremony still being performed, apparently. Okay, Ben, you ready for more tequila and a train?
We've had our coffee. We're ready for more tequila and a train.
Ready as we can be.
Ready as we can be.
I think we're meeting back in here. Hopefully, to head to the train station. But it seems like they're handing out more drinks.
Gracias. I said, is there tequila in it? She said, it's a margarita, which I think means there's tequila in it. Thank you. Gracias.
Tamarind margarita? We're not even on the train yet.
That's pretty good. I like that one better than the
Tamarindo. And suddenly, these guys walk on stage. What now?
El Mariachi Band, Tequila.
Now, I always knew mariachi bands were fun.
Oh, dancers! Told ya! They're throwing knives!
But seeing this crowd light up and sing along with almost every song made me realize how culturally important mariachi bands are, and not just a tourist thing. Everyone on this tour, except for Ben and I, are Mexican.
They're loving it! Tequila, or if these guys are just really good.
I think they're really good.
I think they're really good.
If this is any indication to what's going to happen on the train, it's clear Mexicans love music and dance.
Woo! What a show!
I think we're finally heading to the train. From here, we're promised just one more van ride, and we'll get to the train. I picked the wrong spot. This one's a little tight. Gracias. But here it is. This is what we came for. The Jose Cuervo Express.
Wow! What a nice train!
This train should take us from Tequila back to Guadalajara. It's finally time to ride this train.
Is this us? Okay. Thank you.
Welcome aboard
Hola.
the Tequila Train. Now, I did book us in the first class passenger car, which has us sitting in this fantastic, gorgeous lounge car. The question is, on this 2-hour train ride, how many more shots of tequila could they possibly serve us?
Here we go.
At least it comes with food.
Looks like seafood. Ben, what do you think of first class on a train?
Pretty impressive. It's like definitely the catalyst of the day. The top of the experience. That's great.
Is this not the way to travel?
It's the best. I am fully on board, full-time train only transportation.
Yeah, we got him. Greased his wheels with a little tequila. That always helps.
It does help.
Outside the window, we watch fields of agave plants rolling past. Me not knowing that that's a sign of what's to come.
Okay guys, so I have Paloma, this is mango margarita, this is tequila with blueberry, this is tequila with beer, and tomato margarita. Which one you like?
Mango margarita?
Yeah.
Yes. Gracias.
For
Oh my
you?
gosh. I saw a mango tree today.
Let's just say we're being well taken care of here.
Wow. You have to try this. Cool.
You win.
I saw the fresh mangoes on the tree. These mangoes? And I knew I wanted it.
I feel like I can't even finish this after you.
No.
There are a few announcements made throughout the train ride. But Ben and I seem to be the only ones who don't understand them. But what is clear is they are always followed with more tequila.
Oh, here it comes.
At least now we're trying the Jose Cuervo Platinum Tequila.
Cheers, buddy.
That was pretty nice.
Number one activity is definitely drinking tequila.
There's been a lot more tequila than I expected.
But Mr. Cuervo has been making all sorts of tequila over the years, and apparently we have to try them all today.
I feel like I could light my breath on fire. Extra añejo. There you go.
But remember, we came to see and ride this train.
Oh, he gave me a big one too.
Supposedly. But this day is topped off in the best way with this wonderful shot of the sun setting behind Mount Tequila.
What a sunset.
But I've learned something in life. If there's tequila, there's dancing. While I didn't know what I was getting myself into when I booked these tickets, I think it's pretty clear it ended up exactly as I would have expected. While I figured I'd sit on a train crossing through the Mexican countryside, I didn't think that the tour would be as educational or culturally immersive as it actually was. But what I do know is...
Viva Mexico!
Thank you, Mr. Cuervo, for a superb train ride.
Muy bien. Gracias. Buenas noches. What a group. Well, Ben? Well, what a ride. Might be one of the most fun trains I've ever been on.
But if you've enjoyed this trip so far, then I think you're gonna like what we have in store for you next week, as Ben and I venture a little further off the beaten path and ride Mexico's only passenger train. Of course, it's in first class once again. So join me, DownieLive, right here again next week for a train adventure through the Copper Canyon and over 80 tunnels, all while sitting at the back of the train.
This is going to be a good day. I'm Mike. This is DownieLive. I'll see you next week.
Oh, why is this so spicy?
Ben, you're first class. My goodness. Want to remind you that we released the new DownieLive Worth hats with proceeds going to the Worth Hats Counseling Fund to support people who otherwise wouldn't be able to afford it. I designed all 3 hats with the subtle live branding on the front. And the first is the gray waterproof oilskin hat called Better Slate Than Ever, and it is a solid hat that will probably outlast you. Then we have the soft corduroy hat called Making Headlines. It's a cool and casual hat with a pop of color from that iceberg blue rope across the brim. And finally, this is your bucket hat built for sunshine, called Bucket of Sun. It's bound to put a smile on your face with a bigger brim to make sure you're being sun smart. Links are in the description down below. It'll take you to the Worth Hat site because I'm not taking any money from this. It's just a fun thing that we can do so you can have a fun hat and support a good cause.
Let's have some fun.
Let's have some fun.